Careful, we don't want to fuck up and get caught again, Teo whispered as muffled voices bickered inside his backpack. Okay, so there's voices in his backpack. Finally released from his usual stint in detention, Teo was eager to put the plan he'd spent the last 2 days concocting into action. Bracing himself, he jogged across the street to where the target of today's prank loomed. The academy advertisement was unavoidable. Plastered on a brick wall of the school in large gold letters, it read, "Come see the academy's best compete in the Sunbearer trials." Okay, I'm going to highlight Teo because that's a main character. We don't know what he's up to yet, except that he's going to do a prank. Yeah, put the plan he'd spent, and he was in detention. His usual stint in detention. I'm going to highlight that too, because that tells you something about his character. He's in detention a lot. Tall figures stood in an arrow formation on the black background of the poster, Power posing and smiling for the camera. Teo recognized the woman standing in the center as Brilla, highlighting, who had been crowned as Sunbearer in the last trials. Okay, so Brilla, who had been crowned as Sunbearer in the last trials. Flanking Bella were other past Sunbearers, recognizable by the golden sunburst crowns they wore on their heads. How can I signal to you? I think I'll just like shake my highlighter and you'll see me highlighting something that's going to be a question. So that was one. It made Teo want to barf. He figured since he was forced to see it every day, the least he could do was add his own artistic flair. Unfortunately, the poster was at least as tall as Teo, who was a proud 5'10", thank you, and well out of his reach, which was where Perry and Pico came in. Most people in the city of Quetzalán had a bird, but they were more than just pets. They were companions. It was a lifelong bond between bird and human, okay? Lifelong bond between bird and human. But only Teo and his mom, Quetzal, the goddess of birds, could communicate with them directly. That's a big one. Or in Teo's case, occasionally team up for some light defacing of school property. I'm now guessing there's birds in his backpack. Coast is clear.